Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to put a set of upgraded tow mirrors with a clearance light on this 1998 Dodge Ram. Tools you'll need are 10mm socket with a ratchet extension, Phillips screwdriver, putty knife and or a door panel clip tool, flat blade screwdriver, needle nose pliers. You'll need some type of stiff wire or even a coat hanger, unbent and cut can work, and wiring pliers. Okay, use a 10mm wrench, loosen up the nut on your negative battery cable and disconnect your negative battery cable. Okay, so I'm going to take you through removing the door panel pretty quick. There is a 10mm bolt that holds the inside door handle on, then 3 Phillips screwdrivers, 2 down in the pull cup and then 1 up at the corner. Then after you get those off, there is a series of clips or pins that push into the door. Use a putty knife or a door panel clip tool and pull those pins, and they're basically all the way around the outside of the door. And if you do want to see this footage here in kind of regular speed, check out our other videos for the Dodge Ram door panel removal. Okay, and then once you pull the door panel off, okay, there's a couple more pins at top. Pull the door panel off, disconnect your power window connection as well as your mirror connection, and then remove the pins. If the pins don't come out of the door like on this vehicle, remove them with your tool and needle nose pliers and put them back on the door panel so you're ready to reinstall. Okay, pull out the foam insulation from the mirror and now disconnect your mirror. And then there are 3 10mm nuts that hold the mirror. Fast forward through removing those 3 nuts with my 10mm socket with a ratchet and extension. Pull the mirror off. Push your harness plug through. The mirror comes up and off. Okay, now there's 4 Phillips screws that hold the speaker in. You want to remove those screws, pull your speaker down, and then once I'm done here, disconnect the lead of your speaker, pry the pin away that holds the wiring harness on, and remove. And underneath, we're going to remove 3 Phillips screws and pull this bottom panel out. Okay, our upgraded mirror with the signal comes with a harness, 2-wire harness. The red you want to hook into whatever light you want, and the black needs to go to a ground. Okay, now you have a choice. You can hook the light up to your turn signal, or you can hook the light up just to your parking lights. And obviously if you hook it to your turn signal, the light will flash when your turn signal flashes. If you hook it up to your parking light, it'll be on anytime your lights are on, and that's usually the better of the two, because you want to have it on at night so people can see how wide your vehicle is. But I'm going to show you both. So right now I have my key on. Okay, you can see I have my left blinker on, and down underneath here you need to find these 2 wires. Okay, there's a brown with a red stripe and a green with a red stripe. The green with the red stripe is your left blinker. I know that because I can look at where they're going into the terminal up here. Okay, use an electrical probe. Okay, you can see I'm probing the green with red, and my indicator is flashing with the blinker. Okay, change it to my right hand turn signal. Okay, probe this brown with red. Okay, and you can see my indicator starts flashing. Okay, your parking lights, it's going to be this black with yellow. Okay, so turn off my blinker. Actually, turn off my key and just turn on my parking lights. I apologize for the ringing. Okay, but probe this black with yellow. You can see it's on. Turn off my parking lights and probe the black with yellow again, and it's off. Okay, so again, the brown with red stripe and green with red stripe are right here. The black with yellow should be right there. Okay, up underneath, here's the emergency brake pedal. Okay, and you want to remove the emergency brake pedal and bracket. Bolt there, a bolt back on the firewall, and another one back on the firewall. And then just move that out of your way to the side a little bit. Bolt over here, you're going to want to disconnect this rod from your brake release lever. Just pull that clip down, pull the rod out. Okay. Now you can kind of access, a little hard to see, but you can access the tube right there. Okay, now we're gonna remove the protector tube that runs between the door and the body of the truck. So on the door side, you just push it back through and into the door, and then once you've pushed it through, then you can kind of turn it and bring it out. And then on the body side actually kind of clips, and it's a little, get my camera angles off here. Then you can see you basically just squeeze the body side, and you'll feel there's basically a clip at each corner. You squeeze it and pull it out, and then you'll release the tube from the truck. Okay, so now you can pull this out, and you get a couple connectors here. Press the buttons and disconnect them. Take a piece of stiff wire, a coat hanger, untwisted and unbent and cut will work. Feed that carefully into this tube and through. Okay, I'm going to make a little hook and bend it over on itself. So there's a hole. Okay, take my wire, the non-terminal end. Okay, and I fed this through terminal side into the door. Take this wire, put it through my little loop I made in my wire, and now pull everything right back through. Okay. And take my terminal end of the wire, make sure it's fed into the door and up right through here. We'll leave ourselves, for right now we'll leave ourselves plenty of slack. Take our wire here again, feed it in here. Go up through. Grab our wire, pull it right through. Okay. this. Push it back through the door. Okay, now you want to rebolt your emergency brake or parking brake lever back onto the firewall. Be careful not to pinch the red and black wire. Make sure they're nice and free coming through there. And then obviously you'll need to repeat this whole step for the passenger side door. That is made one step easier because you can easily reach the tube. You don't have to remove the parking brake or any kind of trim or anything like that on the passenger side. Okay, and this is probably about as good or bad a place as any to end part 1. And you want to see us finish wiring it up and install the mirror, just check out part 2. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.